Castlevania シリーズの
Hello, I am Koji Igarashi, producer of the Castlevania series, and today I'd like to present to you Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles.
そうですね。まず、先にじゃあロンド・オブ・ブラッドをなぜ
So I'll answer one of the first questions first of why Rondo of Blood, and when it comes down to it, Symphony of the Night was released worldwide and it was so popular, but this is a story that's 5 years afterwards. We never did the prequel to it. It's just like, this is a problem. I'd better get Rondo of Blood out at some point in time. So now I finally got the opportunity. And as for the hardware doing it, it's like, if I just did the PC Engine version of Rondo of Blood, it just wouldn't translate well now. I mean, it's not something that the masses would enjoy, I don't think. So in that, I felt that needed to do it with 3D, which is classic 2D gameplay, but I mean something that is pretty to look at and brings Castlevania to a new generation of players. Trying to do a 3D game with 2D classic gameplay, there was a lot of technical issues. I mean, it seems subtle, it seems easy to do, but we had to experiment with it a lot. But once we were satisfied with the technology, that's when the PSP arrived and we looked at it and goes, PSP looks like it'll do well, we'll pick that. In my mind, Rondo of Blood was a major turning point in the Castlevania series. So I wanted to have that pristine feel brought to the Castlevania fans who may have never experienced that yet. So that's why I'm making sure that graphically it looks good, but with that classic gameplay.
ですね。
The original games will have its original scores in there. It wouldn't be the original source material if it didn't. As well as the arranged version, yes, I mean, they will be worked on, rearranged as well to bring it into the next generation. So, some new things, some old things.
そうですね。
We certainly realize that to say the true hardcore fans will have played the PC Engine version. So I mean, we want them to revisit it, but I mean, we also want it to be for the Castlevania fans that never got to experience. So that's certainly one of parts of it.
これはなぜかと言いますと、
Many of you feel and probably believe that Symphony of the Night was the great turning point in the Castlevania series. But in my mind, Castlevania Rondo of Blood was a huge turning point as well. And that feeling that I got about it, of how it changed the Castlevania series, I certainly want the fans to play it and appreciate it as well.
そうですね。まず
We certainly realize that to say the true hardcore fans will have played the PC Engine version. So I mean, we want them to revisit it, but I mean, we also want it to be for the Castlevania fans that never got to experience. So that's certainly one of parts of it.
ですね。僕はその方向性も
I've been thinking about having Castlevania 2D on the consoles for a while, but as to how it can be done and when it can be done, it depends on the market. So if the PSP version of Castlevania does great, I mean, it's certainly something that I'd love to take a look at. Castlevania Rondo of Blood is certainly a legendary game, so now the legend is here. Play it, please.